Hello, truth seekers. Lawrence here, and welcome to Easy Enlightenment. So, today I would like to share a simple approach that will create a big shift in your life. And this simple approach is about pausing or stepping back. It's good to step back before our engagement with anything so we can reorient ourselves and also, you know, to align with the bigger picture. So that way, you know all the effort we're going to put in the process is going to help us connect the dots um, in the process of making things better for ourselves. And also this stepping back or pausing uh, before participating will help us help us creating a good foundation for the spiritual journey as well, for the spiritual enlightenment. Why? Because a spiritual enlightenment is about reversing the mind, you know and pausing itself is the first level of reversing ourselves. We are not reversing all the way when we are practicing stepping back, but we are pausing, pausing before participating. When we learn to pause, what happens is we are not allowing our conditioning our habits to drag us everywhere. We are not going with that repulsive uh, attitude in us. Uh, Stepping back helps us to anchor in clarity, you know, to organize ourselves. And it is important to organize ourselves in the relative world when we have to participate with other people. So we don't have to, uh, you know, we don't have to invite the conflict with the world. The conflict can be minimized. The life can be smooth if we step back and reorganizing ourselves. You know, that is, you know, most of the time it's missing. And how do we know that it's missing in our lives? Because notice, when the conflict resurface in our lives, notice how we fast, right? There's a fight attitude or the flight attitude. We run or we fight. We fight if we can dominate the world. If we can't dominate the world, what we do is we run away from the situation. So whether we run or fight itself is coming from the place of reaction, coming from the place of conditioning. So, and we know that from that movement, most of the time we end up with more conflict, more drama, right? And we know that it's not helping to maintain the clear path to clear the uh, you know to dissolve the conflict away. It's not helping us. So the simple approach to make things better, make things flow smooth, uh, is by simply stepping back and organizing ourselves, and also again align with the bigger picture of life in the in a relative sense, in the functioning sense. And again, I'm telling you this is the biggest foundation for the spiritual journey. uh, you know Again, spirituality is about reversing the mind. If you can step back every day, pause and remember the bigger picture and reorganize the mind, this itself will help you tremendously. This process helped me tremendously in my past. And because of this, it made my spiritual journey uh, possible. And this process will make your spiritual journey possible. Not just that, it will also it will help you to make things better in the world when you are participating with the people. Okay, so if you are already incorporating stepping back work before engaging, great. If you're not there, today is the day for, I don't know, inspiration for you to incorporate this and see what happens when you pause. Again, trust me, the conditioning, the habits bounce back in us and we fight, right? And the more we remember to pause, we will make things better. And if you have a hard time remembering, this is a simple way to remember for you. You have the phone, right? You make this idea your screenshot, step back and pause, you know write that down, screenshot it, and make the your screen picture. So when you open the phone, every time you see it, and that will help you to remember, and that will keep you in the momentum, and that will help you to be in the process of stepping back. And trust me, this will definitely help you